organized for back to school, you're going to have to think about the bag that is going to be carrying all the books. So Sasha Emmons is here from Today's You've done the research for us when it comes to knapsacks, and there's certain things you want to think about when you're purchasing this for a child in your life, because you want it to make sure that it's okay for their back. You know, it's not too much, it's not too big or not too small. It's got to fit their books.
Yeah, so the fit is really important. This is one of those purchases where you can buy it online, but definitely go to a store and try on at least the style, even if you want a different print that you want to order. Try it on with your kid. Actually bring some books, the kinds of books that they will be carrying back and forth to school, so they can really get a sense of how it's going to feel on the shoulders. So you want to look for something that has thick padded straps, you know, something like any of these really. Those are going to help kind of cushion things a little bit. If you have a high schooler and they're going to be holding lots of heavy books where there might be corners that could poke into their back, you can look for something that has a little bit of padding right here, like this one does. So the thing you want to make sure that you do is for grade school kids, what their backpack weighs should not be any more than 10% of their body weight. And for high schoolers, you can go up to 15. So, you know, that might mean, you know, culling what's in their backpack. You know, maybe they have those books that they're just hanging around, or, you know, there's some old moldy food or something down at the bottom of that backpack, so make sure you go through it. And if it's more than that, then, you know, you need to think about maybe having a rolly knapsack or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day I went into my son's knapsack. He's been using it for camp all summer, and there was something fluorescent in there, and I closed it.
Has it ever been so bad you just throw it away? Yeah.
I still don't know what it is. It's probably still in the bag.
Well, good luck facing up to that.
Yeah, right? Definitely make sure you are emptying it regularly, because it's adding to the weight.
Absolutely. So we have a few big trends this year. The biggest trend, I would say, this year for back to school stuff are these sequins. And they're the reversible sequins. And if you can get a shot of how that changes. So this one is in mermaid colors. The only problem with this backpack is, like, you might do that all day in class and then you're not actually paying attention to what the teachers say. So that needs to go in a locker. But that trend is huge for this year in decor, but also in clothing and in backpacks.
Yeah, I don't want to say forget the kids. I want this for work.
I know. Hey,
this is so cool.
I think you should. It'd look great on you. So that's from Fashion Angels. If you want a more subtle take on the sequin trend, we have this Gap bag, and so that just has like a touch of sequins, not so much bling on that one.
So you get a little bit of bling, very stylish. I like the navy blue. It's very sophisticated.
So the other trend that we have is, you're a child of the 80s. I'm a child of the 80s. The 80s are back.
Yay!
So, you know, these fluorescent touches with a paint splatter, rainbow and unicorns, those are back for our kids as well.
I love the retro, but I will also always love neon.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And it's so fun that, you know, everything old becomes new again. Space is another big trend this year. I think Star Wars is probably powering a little bit of that, but all sorts of takes on space. This is another fun take here. This one's from JanSport, and this one is from Land's End.
Cool.
The last trend that I love for this year is new shapes, new unexpected shapes. So I know we all had our eye on this cute little angel backpack here. This would be for your preschooler. You know, that's not holding a high schooler's books.
It's going to fly away.
Although it is nice and padded, so that's super cute. And then this one has actually a detachable hood. So it's a totally different shape than you're expecting.
Can you hold that hood up again? Let's just see how that looks. So you would actually...
Do you want to try it on?
Oh, I mean, of course I do.
I don't know if we can get that backpack on you, but oh, that is so cute.
Ready for school. That's so
you get a little rain, whatever, you will be protected. And this one is kind of picking up on that 80s trend as well. And emojis are going to be huge with the release of the movie.
That is so cool. So there's a backpack out there. I also would say, you say bring the books to the store. Also think about the fact that they often have communication folders or duo tags. They're big. So even if you have a 5-year-old, they might need a bigger bag than you think. So make sure you're measuring all of that.
You need to make sure that it's functional ahead of being
Yes.
cute. As much as you want to get something that's really cute, you want to make sure that it's something that's functional and going to hold everything. If they're a high schooler and it's starting to get really heavy, you can also look for something that has a hip or waist strap that will help redistribute the weight on the legs and the hips.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Sasha.
Thank you.